All right, team, welcome back to TNT Digital Mindset. Today, I'm really excited to dive into some cutting-edge stuff. I've been poring over the latest research on digital trends, and honestly, it's fascinating. I've even leveraged some advanced AI, yeah, you heard that right, to break down the core insights. This way, we can get straight to the actionable strategy. So without further ado, let's jump in.
Welcome back to TNT Digital Mindset. We've analyzed the latest data on the AI revolution to help you sharpen your strategic thinking. Today, we're breaking down the key shifts that are absolutely set to reshape our world by 2026.
To really get a handle on what's coming, just look at this number. By the end of 2026, global spending on AI is going to hit $2 trillion. Folks, this isn't just another tech boom, it's an economic explosion, and it's going to create these massive, unstoppable waves of change.
And this quote, it just perfectly captures what we're talking about. This isn't about small tweaks or little updates. We are right on the edge of a fundamental transformation that will touch everything, from how we buy things to how we run our own homes. So the big question is, how do we navigate it?
So here's our game plan for this explainer. First, we're going to really grasp the scale of this whole shift. Then, we'll dive into the automated economy and what we're calling the cognified home. And finally, and maybe most importantly, we'll look at what this all means for you, for your career and your future. That $2 trillion figure, it isn't just some headline to grab your attention. It's the fuel for everything that comes next. It represents a massive global investment in completely re-engineering society, business, and our daily lives around artificial intelligence. This is the context for the incredible changes we're about to walk through. All right, let's jump into our first major area of transformation, the economy. AI is about to fundamentally rewrite the rules of business and commerce, and it all starts with the very act of buying and selling. You know, for decades, commerce has always needed a human in the loop, right? Someone has to approve a purchase, or write an email, or place an order. Well, by 2026, that is changing in a huge way. We're stepping into an era where autonomous AI agents will handle transactions for us, taking humans right out of the process for most of our routine purchases. And the scale of this, it's just mind-boggling. Experts are predicted that by 2028, that's just a couple of years after our 2026 focus, AI agents will be managing $15 trillion in business spending. You see, AI won't just be a tool for business anymore. It's going to be the customer. So what does this actually look like? It's pretty amazing how seamless this whole process becomes. Imagine your smart fridge notices you're low on tomatoes. It doesn't just add them to a shopping list for you. No, it communicates with vendor AIs. It finds the best price, places the order, and then confirms the delivery, all without you lifting a finger. I mean, that is the future of commerce, totally frictionless and autonomous. And this automation, it just keeps going. Think about customer service. The days of waiting on hold, listening to that terrible music, they're numbered. AI can already handle up to 80% of customer questions, operating 24/7 with perfect consistency and cutting service costs by up to 30%. Businesses will never miss a lead, and you'll get instant help anytime you need it. But it goes even further than that. We're starting to see entire departments, we're talking sales, finance, logistics, run by coordinated teams of AI agents. Now, what does this mean for people? Well, your job shifts, and it actually gets more interesting. You're no longer managing people doing tasks. You become a director of AI, focusing on the big picture, the high-level strategy, and setting up the systems that do the work. Okay, let's bring this out of the office and into our homes, because the same intelligence that's transforming business is about to cognify our daily lives, making our homes and our environments truly smart and responsive. This is the core idea right here. For the past century, we've electrified everything. In the next few years, we are going to cognify it. Basically, anything with a power source or a battery, from your phone to your toothbrush, is about to get an embedded AI brain. And this just brilliantly shows what a cognified home really looks like. It's not just a collection of separate smart devices, it's an interconnected ecosystem. Your scale will literally tell your fridge to hold off on ordering that ice cream because you have a weight loss goal. Your home becomes this personalized assistant, anticipating your needs before you even know you have them. And that brings us to the next massive leap, physical AI.
And we're not talking about those little robot vacuums bumping into walls. We're talking about humanoid robots from companies like Tesla and Figure AI that can load a dishwasher, pick up after you, and handle really complex household chores.
And this timeline just shows you how fast this is all moving. By 2026, we'll see capable household robots. Soon after that, those same robots will be able to sit in the driver's seat of your current car and drive it for you. And by 2030, automated drone delivery at a massive scale will just be normal, with Amazon alone planning for 500 million packages a year. So we've seen how AI will transform business and home life, but the single most important trend is how this is going to impact you, personally and professionally. This is the trend that determines if you win or get left behind, and it's exactly why we focus on this stuff at TNT Digital Mindset. Okay, let's get one thing straight. The common story of humans fighting against machines for jobs, it's just completely wrong. That is not the game we are playing here. The real dynamic, the one that will define the winners and losers of the next decade, is all about augmentation. It's about collaboration. It's about humans who embrace and master these incredible tools. And that's the bottom line. It's not man versus machine. It's the person who uses AI to become 10 times more effective versus the person who doesn't. This is the new dividing line in the professional world. And you know what? The data is already proving this out. Job postings that mention AI are growing over 3 times faster than any other category. But more importantly, having these skills can boost your salary by as much as 56%. That is the single biggest career advantage available today. So what does having AI skills actually mean? Well, it really comes down to a concept called RLHF, or reinforcement learning from human feedback. But don't let the fancy name scare you. Simply put, it's the skill of teaching in AI. Your job will be to guide and refine your personal AI to handle the bulk of your tasks, which frees you up for what humans do best: creativity, strategy, and connection. The changes we've covered are not distant sci-fi. They're happening right now, and the gap between those who are adopting and those who are not is getting wider every single day. The crucial point we want to leave you with here at TNT Digital Mindset is that this is a choice. You can be a passive observer, or you can decide to become an AI-powered human. The opportunities of the future are going to belong to those who make that choice today. Which side will you be on? If you want to master the digital economy, make sure to subscribe to TNT Digital Mindset. Thanks for listening.